Space missions are supposed to be precise, ridiculously precise. Engineers calculate trajectories down to decimal places, so small they look like someone fell asleep on the keyboard. 0.0000003 degrees this way, 0.0000001 degrees that way. Spacecraft are supposed to fly through space like perfectly thrown darts. Elegant, predictable, graceful, but sometimes a spacecraft decides to behave like a shopping cart with a broken wheel, slowly, quietly, embarrassingly, drifting off course. Not dramatically, not like we're crashing into Mars tomorrow. No, worse. The slow drift, the kind that creeps into the data like a suspicious smell nobody wants to acknowledge. Today's story is about the spacecraft that slowly drifted off course, while everyone insisted everything was fine. Act 1, the most confident mission ever before the drift started. The mission was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Engineers loved it. Scientists loved it. The spreadsheets were so beautiful they could have been framed in a museum. Telemetry looked fantastic. Temperatures stable, power levels solid, thrusters responsive, navigation system happy. The spacecraft followed its trajectory exactly, which made everyone feel very smart, because engineers love feeling smart. After years of planning, the machine was finally doing exactly what the models predicted. The mission was basically a floating PowerPoint presentation saying, "See, we told you this would work." Mission control relaxed. Coffee was consumed peacefully, and someone probably leaned back in their chair and said, "This mission is going incredibly smoothly," which is the engineering equivalent of yelling into the universe, "Please embarrass us immediately." Act 2, the tiny drift. The first sign of trouble was microscopic, a navigation reading that looked slightly unusual. Not wrong, just off, a fraction of a degree. Mission control noticed it. An engineer frowned at the screen, then shrugged. Probably sensor noise. Engineers say sensor noise the way detectives say probably nothing. The spacecraft continued its journey, but the next navigation update showed something else. Another tiny deviation, still within limits, still harmless. But the spacecraft was technically not exactly where it should be, which is awkward when your entire job is being exactly where you should be. Now, mission control starts paying attention. They run the navigation models, check the thruster logs, look at the star tracker data. Everything appears normal. The spacecraft is behaving correctly, which makes the drift even more annoying, because something is clearly moving, but nothing appears broken. Act 3, the drift becomes a problem. Days pass, then weeks, and the tiny drift continues. Very slowly, very politely, but definitely happening. The spacecraft is now slightly farther from its expected path. Still safe, still stable, but not perfect. Engineers begin arguing. Meetings begin. Lots of meetings. Meetings with graphs, meetings with simulations, meetings where someone inevitably says, "Let's revisit the assumptions," which is engineer code for, "We may have done something stupid." They check everything, thruster calibration, sensor alignment, navigation software, gravity model. Eventually they discover something subtle, a tiny force, solar radiation pressure, sunlight? Yes, sunlight. It turns out photons hitting the spacecraft were pushing it slightly. Not much, but over time, enough, like a cosmic breeze nudging a balloon. The models had accounted for radiation pressure, but not perfectly, because space loves reminding humans that physics is complicated. Act 4. The correction attempt mission control now decides to fix the drift. Simple solution. Fire thrusters, small orbit correction. Everything returns to normal. Easy. They send the command, thrusters fire. The spacecraft adjusts course. Telemetry confirms success. Engineers celebrate, high fives, coffee refills, except a few hours later, the navigation system reports something strange. The drift is still happening. Now the spacecraft is drifting in a slightly different direction, which is impressive because they somehow managed to correct the orbit and still have a drift. Now mission control realizes the situation. The spacecraft isn't drifting because of one force. It's drifting because of several small forces interacting. Solar pressure, thermal expansion, tiny navigation biases, each one harmless. Together, a slow cosmic conspiracy. Act 5, the long fix engineers now develop a strategy. Instead of one big correction, they schedule many tiny adjustments. Micro thruster burns, precise orientation changes, continuous monitoring. Gradually the drift slows, then stabilizes. Finally the spacecraft returns to its correct path. Mission saved. Science continues. Everyone pretends they knew what was happening the whole time. Conclusion. The most polite disaster. The spacecraft survived. The mission continued. The engineers learned something important. Space doesn't need big dramatic disasters to cause problems. Sometimes all it needs is a tiny push. Little sunlight, little physics, and a spacecraft slowly drifting away while humans stare at spreadsheets wondering why reality refuses to behave.